this video I will talk to you about starseeds, cosmic genetics and the 144,000. If on the one hand we are assisting to a destructive drift of humanity, on the other we also see an incredible evolutionary process because cosmic forces are intervening to regenerate man and ensure him a future. And this transformation will produce the new man who will replace the old one. And Sun, with the intervention of extraterrestrial civilization, is grafting on particular human beings this new genetic, changing the DNA in G.N.A, and this new genetic will be the seed from which we start the new society of the future or the new kingdom. People rely on politicians, but politicians represent the old man and the old society that actually leads us to this situation. But this process is in its final phase because the more we see the catastrophe and degeneration and the more we witness the formation of this new man almost completed. However, thought and action must go hand in hand because it is good to raise our vibration through meditation and mantras, but then we must transform all this into concrete action because those who dominate the world actually perform concrete action in evil. So spiritual development should mix with doing something concretely for this world. But the first problem to overcome is ourselves, because the human being is lazy and doesn't want to change but to stay in his comfort zone. And he waits for someone else, for some other Christ to go to the cross for him. But Christ says, carry your cross, which means pay your karma and follow me. For what concerns the genetic of this new kingdom, in John 17 is written, I have given them your word, and the world has hated them, as they are not of the world. And in Apocalypse 14, chapter 1-5, Then I looked, and there before me was the Lamb, standing on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000 who had his name. They sang a new song before the throne, and no one could learn the song except the 144,000 who had been redeemed from the earth. No lie was found in their mouths, as they are blameless. And in La Salette the Holy Mother said, I call the apostles of the last days. It is time for them to go out and illuminate the earth. Fight, you little number who can see, because here is the time of the times and the end of the ends. And this is what the Conte Eugenio Siragusa said about this new genetic. Have you not been told that you are in the world and not of this world? Your genetic informative structure is not DNA but G.N.A, which is the cosmic genetics possessed by Titans, coordinators of the creative idea. Look closely at the following graph and study it seriously and deeply. 7,465,006 is the number of those destined to possess genetic G.N.A. That is our genetics, which is not of this world. So don't be surprised nor regret if you are rejected by those who possess genetic DNA. The 144,000 have become about 7 million human beings who possess this new genetic, which is a G.N.A genetic or cosmic genes genetics. An acceleration generated by the sun causes this genetic variation, producing invulnerable solar genetics. In fact, these new human beings sing a new song that the masses cannot understand because they are incorruptible and they fight against injustice. The Mayan prophecy says that the sun would have spoken, demonstrating its power. The sun is flooding the solar system with a frightening amount of energy, and with the age of Aquarius we are moving to another dimension. Even crop circles show symbols of the G.N.A solar genetics maturation, which has to be grafted on Earth. In the UK, crop circles appear with the symbol of the six-ray star, which is the monogram of Christ. Christian symbology comes from previous pagan symbols. The six-ray star originates from the Celtic solar wheel of the god Taranis. Pier Giorgio Caria, who is an UFO researcher, says about human nature: "You are the eternal driver, the intelligent spirit that drives the vehicle. You are neither the body work with its mechanical components, nor the physical body, nor the electricity that is the soul. You enter a vehicle through the incarnation to experience, and then when it is worn out, you abandon it to take a new one through death and rebirth. You may have chosen to incarnate for a mission, or you may have to do it based on the karma of your previous lives. Sometimes you refuse to carry out the heavy duty you have to accomplish, but your essential attribute is the divine will, and if put it into action accordingly to the universal laws, you can transform your entire life. So pay attention to others and act, because the causes of our ills lies within us and not outside of us. And this gives us the divine power to transform our existence completely." Thanks for watching, please subscribe and see you in the next videos.